Welcome to Freaky Fauna Friday, where every Friday we take a little time and explore some of the freaks of nature from around the planet we cherish so deeply. So please, jump aboard and let's explore the wilds together. Welcome back to Freaky Fauna Friday. I'm the great and very ill Mystery.
And I'm Jay.
Why are you whispering?
I'm just being soft.
Today we're going to talk about one of the scariest animals in the ocean.
Oh, scary?
This is one of the few animals that the orca, the mighty killer whale, actually fears.
Well, there's not many of those then. So what could it be?
Well, your guess.
I don't know. Some kind of let's see, a harpoon, a person with a harpoon.
I mean, that is, but in the ocean, like in the water.
And a person in a submarine with a harpoon.
No.
Oh, okay.
False killer whales.
Oh, false killer whale. Like, what's that?
It's a false killer whale.
Is it an orca?
No. False killer whale.
Oh, okay. Well, what kind of family group does it fall under?
So, despite their name, they are actually the largest species of oceanic dolphin.
Oh, a dolphin?
Yeah.
Oh, you did this on purpose.
Yeah. They're not a porpoise, they're a dolphin.
Dang it. There's that joke.
They are highly social, forming pods up to, do you want to guess how many they've been counted?
12?
It's a big number.
Okay. 29.
Up to 550 individuals.
Okay, that's a lot more than I thought.
And scientists think they get bigger than this. It's just that's about all you can count at one time when they're passing.
How big are they?
We'll get to that.
Okay.
They're big.
You know, imagine if they're false killer whales, they gotta be somewhere on the scale of a killer whale.
Yeah. Sorry. They are known for their highly intelligent and sophisticated hunting techniques that we barely understand at this time.
Okay.
They are also deep divers capable of reaching depth of over 3,000 feet and holding their breath for observed of 20 minutes.
Pretty good.
Yeah, size and appearance. So these guys can get up to about 20 feet long and 3,000 pounds. They have sleek black bodies with dark gray and slightly bulbous heads. So not kind of like a thinner killer whale.
Okay.
Where their bodies are more of like a streamlined killer whale. But they have gigantic, oversized nightmare teeth.
Oh, okay. Like, are they sharp or are they like killer whales where they're more the...
No, I mean, they're conical teeth, but
Conical,
they're pretty sharp looking.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Like if they get a hold of you...
Yeah, that doesn't look like fun.
There's chunks going to go with it.
I've never seen this thing before.
Yeah, you have.
I don't think so.
They're kind of like pilot whales. I've shown you videos of pilot whales.
Yeah.
So social behaviors, these guys form large, complex groups with extremely strong bonds in their individuals. They are known to play with other dolphins and even offer food to human divers. So hunting, these guys are top predators. One of the few animals that can take the niche from animals like killer whales.
Okay.
Hunting fish and squid mostly, though. They're not normally mammal eaters like killer whales are.
Okay.
And we'll do a whole episode on killer whales. We'll probably do a whole series on killer whales because I think there's like 34, 35 subtypes.
Whoa, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So,
I just thought they were all like Free Willy.
No. With great diversity in diet and stuff like that, there's a lot of killer whales that are not whale eaters. There's a lot of killer whales that are not seal eaters.
Okay.
And seal colonies kind of know that.
Which ones to avoid?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, gotcha.
So you can see dolphins playing with some killer whales and then being terrified of others.
Yeah.
That's why.
Okay.
There are pods that just don't look at dolphins as food. But yeah, so they're very precise. They do prey on marine mammals. It's just not normally their target audience.
Their preferred diet.
Mm-hmm. They have been known to use extremely coordinated attacks, herding extremely mass schools of prey towards each other. Communication, they have a various communication of clicks and whistles. They also use echolocation to find food and navigate. Strandings, false killer whales are prone to beaching themselves, sometimes in extremely large numbers. You ever seen the videos of like the hundreds of whales laying on the beach? It's these guys.
Oh, okay.
Most of the time, it's these guys with other whales mixed in. But, I mean, the majority of the whales are false killer whales because their pods are in the hundreds.
I've seen videos where like a killer whale will swim up on the shore
No, I'm talking about beaching events where they get stranded on beaches.
Gotcha, and they're stuck, and they're pretty much going to pass.
So interactions with humans. They've been known to interact with human divers, sometimes even offer them food. They have killed a couple people. As far as I know, it's never been malicious. It's been playing and people getting too close to these large, powerful animals, getting knocked unconscious underwater.
Oh, okay.
Those kind of things.
So they're not eating people.
They don't view humans as prey whatsoever.
Gotcha.
But they are very large, powerful animals to be in the water with.
Mm-hmm.
Humpback whales have accidentally killed a few people just because of the people getting too close to them.
Right, yeah. That makes sense. It's a giant animal.
Their scientific name is Pseudo-Orca carcidens. They are the only surviving member of their genus because they ate the rest of them.
Oh, okay. Well, that's one way to
last part.
Oh, never mind.
But no, we don't know why they're the only surviving member of their whole genus. It could be out competition. It could be the mega schools they form. The megapods, they form.
Maybe they just, I don't know.
When they get to an area, they could probably deplete it very quickly.
Gotcha, okay. So eating up all the resources because they are in big groups and they're big animals?
Mm-hmm. So false killer whales, like I already said, are the largest oceanic whale and our largest oceanic member of the dolphin family. They generally live in deep offshore tropical and subtropical waters. It's one of the few whales that like to, they're not really whales, but one of the few big dolphins that like to really inhabit these areas. Although they can be found in very temperate waters. They see them occasionally on the tours in the Auckland whale watching tours and Hooking Gulf. That's pretty far, would that be south for them?
Okay.
Away from the equator. They are almost entirely dark black or that dark gray color. They do not have the white patches as killer whales and pilot whales do. And these guys are often confused for both species.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they do have similar looks and stuff like that. Pilot whales have the little patches of white on their belly. They're giants still. Killer whales have a lot of white depending on the subspecies. There are almost some subspecies that are almost completely black. But pilot whales, false killer whales are black. All black or that like slightly grayish color.
Yeah.
A mature size, they can get to 6 meters long and about 3,000 to 3,500 pounds.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
But though females normally never get past 5 meters long and about 1,500 pounds.
Okay.
So the males, and the same thing with orcas and same thing with pilot whales, the males are much, much larger. They get their name from having very similar skulls to orcas / killer whales, even though they're not very closely related. So what's that called?
Convergent evolution?
Yep.
Got it.
So these are one of the few animals that can even, stand up to killer whales and take the niche. And they're a lot smaller than killer whales. But there's 500 of them.
I was going to say, there must be smaller, but greater numbers.
In the summer, the East Auckland Current, containing warm water from the tropics, moves closer to the northeastern coastline of the northern island. This is when most people go out to see false killer whales in their peak. So that's December and May.
Okay.
So for the Australia area. So that's where you can see just massive schools of these guys.
So that would
and you'll see a lot of other dolphins and stuff mixed in with them.
Do they like? Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They're pretty friendly to other big marine cetaceans
because they're not wanting to eat them.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
What?
Nothing. Just that makes sense.
I know there is one video of a like Pacific bottlenose, orange side dolphins, and then probably 500 or 600 false killer whales. So thousands of whales,
just all hanging out.
Thousands of dolphins swimming full speed across the open ocean.
Jeez. That's pretty cool. I would like to see that.
They're going for the herring run. So there's billions and billions of fish corrugating in one area.
It's a good thing these guys aren't like mammal motivated because
they have been seen to eat mammals and stuff like that. But in my opinion, it's going to be mostly times of challenge and those kind of things.
I'm just saying that could be a very dangerous pod.
They come up to a beach and just eat everybody.
And go crawl back in.
There are two social clusters or groups of false killer whales off the northern east coastline of the Auckland whale area. The two clusters are stable and return each summer, often with interacting with each other. The one is about 250 animals. The other one's about 450 animals.
Okay.
So these are the two. If you go to Australia,
major pods.
It's one of the last two, like the two big groups. They are almost always seen in association with
I don't know, killer whales?
Oceanic bottlenose dolphins.
Oh, okay.
No, killer whales and these guys do not get along.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Because their kids fall into the killer whale feeding size.
Oh, okay. So killer whales will eat these guys.
If they got the opportunity, they 100% would.
Yeah, okay.
The bottlenose dolphins are different from the ones that are often seen around coastlines. It is not fully understood why the two species hang out together, but theories include invasion from predators and proving foraging success. So why would these giant false killer whales let the bottlenose hang out with them in these big schools? The dolphins are probably getting the benefit of not being eaten.
Right, protection.
By orcas and even great whites. So the great white bottlenose dolphin dynamic is pretty flip-floppy.
Mm-hmm.
There are plenty of great whites that eat dolphins. It's not just like Flipper. Is that Flipper? The one where it's fighting the sharks off and the sharks are terrified of it?
That's literally the only
dolphin movie
I can think of, so I'm going to say yes.
But it's not always like that. Yes, pods of dolphins can scare off sharks, but sharks do feed upon dolphins.
Okay.
So there could be that, because 200 false killer whales that are eating sharks and, fighting off killer whales, that would be enough.
So what would the bottlenose then provide?
So that's what they're thinking, that maybe it helps with their foraging success. So schooling fish, those kind of things, because they're faster. False killer whales are pretty quick, but bottlenose are much faster.
Okay.
So New Zealand species is classified as naturally uncommon. So in New Zealand, that's their classification system for oceanic animals. They're naturally uncommon. They just are regional seasonal visitors to the area.
Gotcha. Okay.
So most of the year you're not going to find false killer whales here.
Right. They're traveling all around.
Yeah, and that's what they do. That's just what they do.
They have to too, because being groups that big, you can't sit in one area for too long. You got to be nomadic.
Any questions about false killer whales?
Well, not right now. It's a lot of good information. I like I said, I didn't know about these guys coming in.
They're super, super cool.
Is that the term for traveling and nomadic, oceanic
nomads?
Nomads? Mm-hmm. Okay, that's a thing.
Yeah, nomadic. It just means that, they don't have a home range.
I didn't know if it was a terrestrial term or not.
No, nomadic just means constantly moving. They may settle in an area for short periods of time, but once resources start getting exhausted,
on the move.
Fisheries interaction with these is the big threat this species is facing. False killer whales are known to be dependent on fish. Long lines that are baiting in deep waters are often targeting the same species of fish that these guys primarily eat.
Oh, okay.
So false killer whales are getting entangled in these lines.
Oh, and
being hooked.
Oh, that's not good.
There's especially concern when false killer whales interact with the Hawaii. It's not Hawaii, but it's spelled pretty similar. Longline fishery, which is just a giant, massive fishery.
Commercial one.
Yeah, due to their very small population size, less than 200 individuals in this area, and population decline until the early 2000s, the main Hawaiian island false killer whale was a distinct population segment, is listed endangered under the Endangered Species Act. It is the only false killer whale population protected under the Endangered Species Act.
Hey, all right.
The stock is also listed as depleted under the Marine Mammal Protection Act. That means that they've killed all their food sources off.
Okay.
NOAA's Fisheries Community Conservation Protecting False Killer Whales. One scientist partners with the various innovative technologies to study these guys. There's not a lot of them.
So they are protected? So the one
in certain areas. They are still being hunted in others.
Oh, okay. Because New Zealand, what they say, uncommon?
Yeah, there's 2 megapods that come back to New Zealand and Australia, every year.
Okay. Huh. No, I didn't know that. I'm glad they got protection rights, though. Can we just stop killing all the ocean megafauna?
Yeah, so...
especially the mammals.
There's less than 200 of them that call Hawaii home. And in the 1886, there were 2,100 of them.
Yeah, so the numbers have dropped a little bit.
1/10
of what they used to be.
In Hawaii alone.
I'm half the whale. Wait, dolphins we used to be.
Pretty much any coastline that's not too cold, they can show up in anywhere in the open ocean. So there could be, giant swaths of these guys that we just don't know about, but they like deep water. They very, very rarely. The only time you see them close to shore is like Hawaii, New Zealand, where you have land, but very close to shore, you have 400 feet of water.
Okay.
So
cliff faces, underwater cliff faces.
essentially, these giant drop-offs. They don't like to come shore, and that's why, because they can get stranded very easily. They're not as maneuverable as killer whales. So these are one of the only things killer whales are scared of. Their clicks have been shown to push off killer whales from long distances. There's a couple jokes and stuff going out there that say, like, these are the reason that killer whales have nightmares. There's been very few actual documented interactions with these guys. It's only perceived behaviors.
Okay. Speculative.
But there are bite marks on many individuals from both species. So they are definitely brawling it out at some point.
Yeah.
Just witnessing one of these interactions is going to be extremely rare.
Because killer whales, they travel in pods too, right?
Family groups.
And they're not
They are pods, but they are specifically led by a matriarch. All of the kids and all of the ones in there all the males are her kids. And all the females, generally speaking, were her kids went off and brought up back females.
Okay.
So matriarchal society. And that's most killer whale pods.
Like hyenas.
Yeah, kind of. Without less of that. But there are, like, I think it's up to maybe 30 individuals, like at max.
In a pod.
And it's whatever. Normally like much less. It's normally like 5 to 10.
Okay. So
not 500.
I was going to say, it's still less than.
And they are, false killer whales are significantly smaller. The male's topping out 3,000 pounds and 6 meters long.
Yeah.
20 feet, let's just say. Where, the big orcas are 35 feet long and 12,000 pounds.
Yeah, but you got 10 of those and 100 of the others.
Yeah.
So take your pick. It's like,
and it's too hard to focus on.
It was like that episode of me fighting a gorilla. We did 100 of them.
And I think another big thing is that the noise that they produce is just too confusing for orcas to be around. It's just a lot. It's a lot of chatter.
Or what if, too, they can understand each other?
That they can.
Yeah.
But it's just like, it's like a million voices in your head.
Mm-hmm.
And you're trying to coordinate with your pod to do a strike.
Yeah.
And everybody's just screaming around you.
So it's chaos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would get out of there, too.
It's just, yeah. And then, like you said, if 2 or 3 of them grab onto you and start holding you down.
Yeah. Bad news bears.
That's what orcas do to large whales.
It's like
they drown them.
Like you in the dentist chair.
Yeah. Well, I've been the Great and Sick Mystery.
And I've been Jay.
We'll catch you next week, guys.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to Freaky Fauna Friday. If you want to help the podcast grow, remember to share and give it a 5-star review.